Greetings, listeners. Your host for the night, Zach, here again, introducing you to another episode of The Call, our Call of Cthulhu actual playcast. Before we begin, I got a bit of a longer intro for the night, so if you'd be willing to indulge me, please. We've been wanting to get a subscription option up on Ko-fi for a while now, and use it to help get some rewards out for you guys for your support. There's been a bit of a hitch. We've been under additional stay-at-home lockdowns for a few months now. We do record our episodes in advance, but I've been hesitant to hit the go button requesting subscriptions with the big question, when can we meet in person to play again? Our keeper works in emergency services as well, and even as things open up, he'll be in an additional stage of lockdown longer than most. As such, we are looking at going on another hiatus again. Spacers in March and the call in April, if we are not able to meet together by then. I'd hate to be asking people to subscribe to us knowing we are likely going to be halting content soon after requesting. That being said, we do love making content, interacting with you, and we've heard the cries for merch. So, we have some ideas that we would love your input on. Twisted Gear Studios now has a Twitch account. You can follow that now at twitch.tv/twistedgearstudios. We'll have a schedule posted on our socials, and at the end of this podcast, let's not prolong the episode forever. Our designer, Rob, has been hard at work setting up a merch store. We are waiting for our initial batch of items to arrive to ensure they are good enough quality to put out on sale for you. Ko-fi is still your primary place to support us for those who are able, and we do have a subscription option up on there as of today. We figured we would still put the option out there, but with some added context to let you make an informed decision yourselves. Check out our Ko-fi page today to look at the new reward tiers and donation benefits, including exclusive sub-posts and where we'll host votes, like what games we're going to play on Twitch, trivia questions for trivia nights, etc. There may even be a tier there for being able to give sanity to your favorite players, or bonus dice to your keeper. God help us all. Now, I believe I've taken enough of your time as it is, so please, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, please comment on our posts, send us messages, tweet us, or whatever works for you. But for now.
The previous report from our investigators. Agatha, Marion, and Amos take a tour of Skeet's treehouse as they look for evidence of his cousin's presence. Shortly after the strange altercation, the team reconvene in the lab to begin the autopsy on the strange man who immolated himself a few hours earlier. As Simon begins with Althea, a white slug erupted from the man's throat towards the investigators.
Yeah, so while everyone else is going to get cleaned up, and hopefully get a good night's sleep, I'm going to, I'm just going to stick with Althea for this, because, it's a bit traumatic, and, there you go. So, Althea. Thing is flailing, and the body is shaking and vibrating. The table is clanking on the stretcher is clanking on the floor.
Big is this slug?
There are, anywhere from 8 inches to a foot. Fairly thick and bulbous.
Meaty. Bulbous. Yeah. Bulbous is a word I've never learned.
It's like the size of a really large shawarma.
Okay.
And and like I said, lengthwise, it sort of opens up, and you can see these rows of teeth, and the teeth are curved in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once they latch onto something, they're hard to take off. Mm-hmm. And you can also see this weird mucus, connecting between, and it's a weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you know what Simon's immediate reaction is, and then I'll let you sort of have a reaction. Simon's immediate reaction is to back up. He's just backing up. And you see him reach over, and he grabs what appears to be a bedpan. He's going to try to beat the thing with it.
That's fair.
What?
It's metal.
I know.
One of those metal pans. It's not necessarily... You've mostly been using taking bullets out of people.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking, I was like, why would I have a bedpan? It's mostly corpses that are in here. But that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just meant to hold liquid.
All right. Okay. Is there a broom or some other long apparatus in this room.
No.
No brooms?
Well, there's a little closet. So where the stairs are,
Yeah.
that come down at the bottom of the stairs to the right, there is a little like janitor's closet, and that's where you keep all the cleaning supplies. And you do keep it generally separate from your laboire.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the closest scalpel type object.
So a scalpel.
Yeah. Scalpel. And I'm going to... We're like 5 or 6 feet away-ish?
You did back off a little bit, so I'll say you are 3.5 feet away.
3.5 feet away? Okay.
That's the... Yeah. That's good.
Okay. I'll probably have to move to pick up this scalpel, I'm assuming.
Well, the closest scalpel...
No, not that scalpel. Another scalpel.
Yeah, so it's just over maybe around 6 feet
Okay.
to the right against the wall where you have... what's it called? A table. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. A table. A counter going across.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I'll just quickly move over there. This will be my initial action, just quickly go over there, pick up the scalpel, and just throw it at the thing. Because the only other thing that can be hit is already dead. On the table.
Okay. So you maneuver your way over, grab a scalpel, and you make a throw check.
Okay. It's my throw check, I'm assuming, right? It's not like any
Yep, when I ask for throw, I'm asking for a throw check.
Okay. 88.
Did you hit Simon?
Out of 24.
88 out of 24.
Yeah.
So you miss. And basically completely.
Yeah,
miss.
that's okay.
You throw it to the other side of the room, to the counter on the other side, because sort of the whole room is ringed by a counter with shelves and stuff like that. Like it's a lab.
Okay.
And it just basically lands on the other side on the counter, almost in the same position as it was just laid down.
Okay.
It was like a really amazing throw, if that's what you were going for, which you weren't.
Yeah. Okay. Right after that, then I'm going to run to try...
No, you don't do anything else. Oh. You thought about it, took the initial shock, walked over, grabbed a scalpel, threw it.
Okay.
That's probably enough for now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
This is the last we ever saw of Althea.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Oh no. We'll see her.
I'll just come upstairs. Slug? What slug?
I live with that.
So it, the creature, if you will, the slug, stops making the keening noise. It sort of stopped making, and it sort of closes its mouth. So, and once its mouth is closed, the lengthwise, it's almost like you can't see the gap.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It
like the seam?
Yeah, it
of
just
its mouth?
folds in on itself.
Oh, God.
Yummy.
Right? But you notice that on the end of it that's sticking out, sort of like a big cucumber. I don't know how else, but like the end of it that's sticking out, it starts bubbling. And you hear it say something. You hear in English. That's where and it just sort of slightly vibrates near the top. So you can see the seam just a little on the top vibrate. And it's like, help me! Ah! And it flops out onto the floor and starts shooting across the floor so fast to the stairs. And it's leaving this slime trail. So it actually gets to the stairs. And it looks like it's going to somehow go up them. Next. Now Simon, on his turn, backs up away from the stairs. And he's not really saying anything. He's just sort of backing up, like, looking at you like, ugh.
Don't want to fuck with this thing.
I guess Alistair was the man of action between the two of them.
This is you realize, actually roll me a psychology roll.
Oh, okay. 73 out of 10.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I don't have anything in
that makes
psychology.
sense for your character for sure.
I have never needed to understand people. Most of the people I meet are dead.
That's a wrong statement. You've never felt the need to understand other people.
No, I said I never needed to, not that I felt.
No. You've needed to.
You just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Tomato. You do not really get why Simon's not really. Well, you should get why he's not going near this thing.
I'm distracted.
But what would you like to do?
Okay. I don't really know. Okay, it can't get it up into the house. Oh my god, it can't get up into the house. The house is too big. It's too easy for it to get lost anywhere at all.
I'd be more scared for it in your house. No, I'm just joking.
No, he's not. That's the scary thing.
No.
Okay, I need... Oh my god, is there anything nearby I can grab to try and, like...
You just tell me what you're looking for.
Well, my initial thought had been to get a broom, because
you can go to the janitor's closet and grab a broom.
Yeah, but if it's gone to the stairs...
You'll be right next to it.
That's what I didn't want. I didn't want to be next to it.
I'm just telling you where the stuff is you're looking for.
That's why I wanted the broom, and if it was on the table, I took the broom and tried to hit it against the wall.
There is a scale next to you. Like a metal scale. Probably weighs around 20 pounds. 15 pounds, actually. Smaller scale. Yeah. There's a need to weigh things in the labs.
Oh, yeah. Brains and such. All right.
Yeah, that's where you go, but I mean,
Okay.
Or dead slugs.
I do throw the scale at it.
I don't know. I can't tell you what to do.
How much does the scale weigh, roughly? Is it something I could pick up and throw?
I said it's around 15 pounds.
Wield it as a hammer? Maybe?
Well, you'd have to hold it on either side, right?
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't have a handle, but you could hold it on either side.
All right, I'll try doing that.
Would you have a hammer?
Because I know...
I'm just saying what's right next to her.
There
is a hammer.
If I had...
There are hammers here.
Is it like regular size hammers or like the ones you use?
Knowing
like
you probably
bones?
do have a regular size hammer in here. But I mean, it would take you the round to get it.
Yeah, no, okay.
Whereas next
to me is a scale. I'll use it. And you know what? If this thing is talking, it says help me. Honestly...
This is helping it.
Yeah. I think putting it out of its misery would be good enough at this point.
Good luck.
I'm tired. 36 hours, no sleep. Okay, I'm going to grab the scale and try hitting it, like hitting us.
So you're going to grab the scale, run over to it, and try to...
I guess so. Because... yeah. Okay.
That was unsettling.
Yeah, so is this.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to try to do. So what's that, fighting... Would that be brawl, then?
It's a brawl.
Oh, 33 out of 28. You can always burn luck, remember.
5 luck.
That's a lot.
A lot of luck.
It is.
And just before there is no guarantee that you will do enough damage to stop it.
I know.
That's true. You could also push the roll.
Yes. 100% you could push
I'm not
the roll.
recommending you do that because you're petting a slug.
Then I roll a 99 and double horrible things happen.
No.
jumps down your throat.
When you push the roll, if you fail the push,
Yeah.
it does everything that's a fail and a pushed roll is a critical fail.
Yeah, I know.
You maybe don't want
I might
to do
double
that with a
critical fail
slug.
because I'll roll a 99 on the push.
Oh, that would be glorious.
Oh god.
But the GM says that is.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna take the regular miss.
Okay.
That's fine.
Makes sense. So basically you swing down and you hit the railing. You're looking at it and you rise it above your head and you swing and just hit the railing of the stairs.
Who put safety in this house?
Can you roll me a spot hidden, please?
Oh, God.
No. 53 out of 60.
Put a tick in spot hidden.
No.
You monster.
Yeah, you don't see nothing. I just want everyone's to go up. No.
Sure.
No. So you make spot hidden. You do notice that it's bigger than the second ago when I crawled out. It's probably around 14 to 15 inches now. Pretty much maybe the width of a forearm. A regular person's forearm.
Okay. It needs to go now. Do I keep guns in this lab? Or swords or anything. Saws.
When it's your turn again,
yeah.
You can make a luck roll because I know you're Althea, but
and the guns are.
Yeah, like you open up the janitor's closet and there's a Tommy gun just waiting. Right? That's.
Hey, Cadbury's my butler. You know.
So it does this weird thing where it completely ignores you. And it sort of rises up on its end, sort of, like an inchworm. It sort of bends and rises up on its end to the steps, and it lays across the front of each step, and it shoots up the stairs. Like it doesn't need to take the steps because it's long enough to rest.
Oh.
And it's at the door at the top of the steps.
Do we hear this commotion?
No, nobody's been screaming. Nobody's been calling for help. Nobody's been.
There's just a bang, which
was
would not be
hoping-
that unusual in
Yeah,
I was
Althea's
hoping
lab.
I would die before it was necessary.
Yeah. So basically, you can just see the back end of it. Now the door is closed.
Yeah.
So it's sort of up on its end, like sort of bent in half, and you can see the front of it sort of open up. It's a wooden door.
It's gonna try chewing its way or turning the doorknob.
But that's where it gets to this point. And Simon is just like, whew, it's almost gone. Great.
I'm just quickly turn around and say, "Can you be useful for one fucking second?"
No. he's like, what am I supposed to do against this thing? What do you think I am? Do you want me to eat its sins?
Throw the goddamn bedpan! I don't care!
Fair enough. So he just throws the bedpan.
Wow.
You realize pretty quick that, like, Alistair is the man of action. Simon is the introspective guy who deals with stuff after. He's the one who puts the pieces together. Alistair's the one who makes it into pieces. Right? This is how they work.
That's amazing. Good way of putting it.
Right?
Can he at least hit it with the bedpan?
maybe.
Let's see. His Simon's throw isn't that good. He has a 20%. That might be base.
I think it's base.
Yeah, he doesn't really throw things. Just shade.
Just throw shade.
Okay, so I have an extreme success. I rolled a 2%. But it's a bedpan.
Oh my god.
Let's be clear. It's a bedpan.
Is Simon as surprised as everyone else that it hits?
Let me just roll some damage here. Okay. So he's just like, okay, throw the bedpan, fine. And he's not even looking. And he just sort of just whips it up over the stairs, and you can just hear a wet thud as it like smacks it into the door. Just like and he does look like he's surprised. He's just like, huh. I'm that good. That look? Yeah. The problem is it doesn't really seem to hurt.
Yeah, it does.
The thing up there, it's it's not really a weapon. But the creature does seem to like turn on its axis, like where it flipped up and it like turns like an owl, how it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, spins it around.
And it turns and it's like, its mouth is flapping and it's like spitting this slime and stuff down over the stairs in your direction. He's like, "Rah! Ah! Ah!" Yeah. Sorry if that was really loud. Yeah. And then it goes like it seems to be angry.
If I hit with a bedpan. Well, yeah.
You took.
Okay.
And someone's like, you told me to.
Just.
It's your turn.
Just. My patience with this man is running out. Like, I'm just running out. Okay. I will.
The slower you say it doesn't really give you more time.
Ooh. Do I? Am I rich and fancy enough to have a phone system that's just in the house?
Luck roll. You do have a phone system. It would make sense for you to have like a
50 out of 62.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, there is like a communication system set up where you can like press a button. but you need to talk quite loud.
That's fine.
Right? Because it's sort of like shafts to echo. It echoes to where it has to go.
Does it go to Amos's room? Is there one?
Oh, no. They don't connect to the rooms because that would have been not proper.
Okay. Which does it just echo through the house?
It echoes through...
Sorry, it would be to Cadbury's room, though, because he would be a butler.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Okay. There would be Cadbury's room, being the one who bottles.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
The one who bottles.
Okay,
He's
I'm going to go to this intercom, whatever it is, shaft thing.
No. So next to the stairs, it would literally be like a box.
Okay, I'll go to the box, and I will push a button.
Press the button.
Press the button.
And you can hear the sound of like this tube opening.
Yep.
Because that's what it is.
Okay. And I will just yell into that, Cadbury! Get a gun and a knife and get Amos as well!
Fair enough.
And then I will, if you'll allow me, get... Oh, I already rolled my luck to see if there was... I was going to roll the luck to see if there was a gun in the...
You didn't roll that yet.
No?
No, you didn't roll that. I said you could do that next turn.
All
so
right.
you can, if you want.
I just can't do anything with it this turn now.
Correct.
That's fine.
Yeah.
27 out of 62.
Okay, yeah. You do keep a handgun down here for whatever reason.
I seem to favor the 38 revolver according to my character sheet.
That's what's on your character sheet?
Yeah.
38 revolvers everywhere. You get a 38 revolver. You get a 38 revolver. We all get 38
All right, I'm going to, once I do that, I will run.
I'll let you get to it. So it's in a cabinet at the far end.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you run over there, you open up the cabinet, it's like, oh yeah, scale, scalpel, gun. Like...
Logical
what else
order.
is new?
It's a logical order. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. That'll be what I do for the turn.
Okay, so it's going to be a second but then I'll move on.
Yep.
But the thing, you hear a crunching sound of something breaking. And Simon is sort of like looking up on an angle at it. He's like, oh, well, yeah, it bit its way through the door.
Yeah.
So there's like a hole in the door.
That's slug-shaped.
Yeah, where it literally sunk its teeth in and just went through it.
Okay.
And like almost immediately. It takes no effort
I'm not
whatsoever.
going to sleep in this house ever again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Simon is like looking at his hands and he's like, oh man. Is there another bedpan around? And then he sort of walks over, because where he hit it with the bedpan, it fell down the stairs. And he picks up the bedpan and he starts slowly walking up the stairs with it.
Okay.
Oh man, we need Alistair. This is ridiculous.
And I'm just like checking the bullets as I'm walking over the door. I was like, I agree. We could use Alistair right now. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Okay, and you both head up to the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Amos. You're in the bath.
This is
Everyone's getting cleaned up other than
the
Amos.
nicest thing that's happened to me in about a month.
So, the nameless servants
Yes.
filled up a nice hot bath. And they brought, got these tubs
Jedediah
on
and Barb,
like
yes,
wheels.
they're very lovely people.
And they wheel it into your room. And there's a nice
Yeah.
bath. And it's relaxing. You just got into it.
Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Jedediah.
You can feel your muscles. And then you start thinking, are my bones gonna heal? Because really you're fine, but
I'm not.
you're not.
Yeah.
And you're just contemplating things, and then your door flies open to your room. And Cadbury's there in his smoking jacket. A few wisps of hair from his chest
Yeah.
at the side. And he has a butcher's knife in one hand and a sawed-off shotgun in the other, up in the air.
Christ, Cadbury, I
And
think you're in the wrong room. The woods and the hunting yards are out back.
Because he has a slight comb over. Like, he does have a slight comb over.
Yeah.
And that's, like, sticking straight up. And he's like, Amos, we need to get on the go. We need knives and guns and bats and machine guns. We gotta go. And he runs out of the room.
This man is currently my favorite human. I just grab striped boxers and a button-up shirt.
You gonna take that and put shirt on?
No. I'm just gonna throw the shirt on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's flapping in the wind.
Sure.
And just put boxers on.
Sure.
And then go.
Okay.
And then as I'm going, I'm going to grab my gun from the holster.
There you go.
And take that with. So as I'm going, I'm going to be buttoning the shirt as I go down the stairs.
Okay, trying to button your shirt.
Yeah, with a gun in one hand. So it probably will not be buttoned by the time we get there.
So
It's off.
Yeah.
It's all the other buttons.
So basically, Agatha and Marion, you both also have tubs in your room. They have these wheeled tubs that they use.
Yep.
And you're just getting in. Now, Amos, as you leave your room, it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
As you leave your room, you look down, and like 4 rooms down. Like, there's this massive hallway. It's like it goes on forever. But like 4...
Almost as if...
4 doors down is Agatha's room. Right? And you can see Cadbury on the other side, and he's like he booted your door down, but these are ladies. So he thinks so. Let me describe. As he sort of fixes his comb over, and he lightly knock, ma'am.
I kind of body check, not like football tackle, but I check him out of the way and full forearm just bang, bang, bang. I look at Cadbury. She ain't gonna mind, bub, and then I keep going.
Okay, so Agatha,
Yes.
you're in the bath, and you're just like, oh god, this is great.
Yeah.
It's getting comfy. And you hear a light tapping on the door, very light.
I'd probably be like, who is it?
No, but you hear,
Yeah.
ma'am, like very low. You can tell it's Cadbury,
Yeah.
because this is a lady's bedroom. Like he's,
Yeah.
But then almost immediately, you hear the doors like shaking from the slams on the door. She's not gonna mind, bud. Amos, and then you hear Amos go.
And then once I've taken a few steps down towards either the end of the hall or the top of the stairs or the corner, whatever, I turn back. Where the hell am I going?
You realize at this point, because you're down a bit further, Marion's room is closer to the stairs, and you're just by her door. So
Sweet.
And it's sort of the same, bang, bang, bang. So, well, what would you ladies in the tubs like to do?
So, I probably would hop out, and I don't know if anybody knows, but like the 1920s lingerie, like it'd be the slip with the underwear.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then grab like a robe and put that over top and answer the door.
Okay. And Cadbury's like, yes, it's all going to hell, man.
Oh!
Get your gun and get downstairs.
Yeah. Althea asked for knives and guns. And then he takes off.
I don't even bother getting dressed. I just run and grab my Lee Enfield, make sure it's loaded.
So you just got to slip on, and the robe
I'll
is
even put extra ammo in the pockets of the robe and go.
Yeah. And Marion, how...
Awesome.
I'm curious, does Amos knock on my door?
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I don't want to be mean.
Oh, look!
But like, I would go to knock. I'm like, what the fuck's she gonna do?
That's why I asked.
I just bang on the door and I go, "Doo, doo, doo. If you got guns and knives, come downstairs. Otherwise, take make a decision from there." And then I go downstairs. I don't even know what's going on downstairs. I was told to have knives and guns, which is the things that Marion doesn't have. So she's informed. You can do with that information as you will, he says. And then he goes back to Cadbury and says, where the fuck am I going again?
Well, we need to go down to the laboratory.
All right, we're going to the lab. I guess Althea shot something.
Okay, so Marion, how would you react to this?
So similar to Agatha, I'll put on something and then a robe on top of that, and I'll open the door. What is going on?
And as you look out, you can see Agatha going by, because Agatha, you're a little bit behind, and Cadbury's in front of her, and Amos is at the top of the stairs.
Everyone's in their underwear and up to the teeth.
So, yeah, that's what you see.
If everyone's running, I'm going to follow.
Okay, so you jump on out and start following.
And make sure my robe is very done up.
Yes, tight and tied off. Agatha is not really got the Lee Enfield shells weighing down.
Oh, it's open.
She's not gonna mind, bud.
Well done.
Okay, so you run down over the stairs, and then it's only a couple of hallways, and you get to...
If I catch up with Agatha, I'm going to be like, do you need help with your robe?
Yeah, because your robe is a bit open.
maybe
Like you have a
cover-
slip on, but your robe is a bit open.
Did you cover something up?
I may as well go in the hell in the handbasket in this, and that's
There's
fine.
no need for that.
So I'm
Meanwhile,
gonna
I'm
be
yelling all kinds of profanities up a couple meters ahead.
while she's
I've
doing that,
started
I
ignoring
probably
you.
while she's asking me that, I'm probably going to have my leap ready, like actually looking down, just to make sure that.
Do you
whatever's
know
gonna-
what's happening? What's going on?
If someone told me to bring guns and knives, I'm just gonna go with it and say
It's
that
the middle
someone.
of the night, and we're in Althea's house. What could be happening?
It's actually first thing in the morning.
Oh, is it?
We haven't slept.
Left at all.
It feels like the middle of the night. I'm sticking with what I said.
Yes. It's early in the morning. I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not that really matters. You're in the house. Everything's dark in the house. Pretty much.
Oh my god.
But as you run around a corner
Yep.
to the hallway where the entrance to the medical laboratory is, you see Althea and Simon has a bedpan, a metal bedpan in his hand, and Althea has a 38 in her hand, and they're sort of looking at the door to the medical laboratory, and you all can sort of notice like it's like broken on the bottom.
First things first, I look at Simon right out the gate. Not sure that's going to help you that much there, bub.
What happened?
Told ya. He looks at Althea.
There's a slug loose in the house.
Spot hidden for a slug.
Same.
That's no. That's an 84 and a 63. I best jack shit.
Are we all
That
allowed
is
to do
a
spot hidden?
23 out of 53. Just spot hidden to see what's happening around here, mostly for slug.
Oh, 67 out of 66.
Yeah,
Terrified
72.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna have you put a tick in spot hidden, Marion, simply because there is nothing to see in this hall.
Oh.
Like there is no spot hidden that would make you spot it.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
Is there a slime trail though? Very distinct.
Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no. Actually, that's a good point to bring up. So put a tick in spot hidden. Yes, that's a good idea. Actually, Agatha,
Yes.
give yourself a luck point.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if
that's
that'll save
cool.
you.
Well done.
Yeah, sure.
See if that'll save you.
I just looked at.
No, that's fair.
That was vile.
You notice heading toward the servants' quarters, which goes to the other side down another alleyway. You can see a little bit of slime along a wall near the bottom of the baseboard.
Okay.
You can see that would be what you would think could be a direction that it was heading. No, that's a fair point.
So I'm going to point at it and go, "It went this way," and start running.
You don't have anything.
You're gonna lead us?
You have nothing in you.
Yeah, that's where she's going.
That's where I'm going.
I'm following.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're doing that. So
Yes.
And
So-
sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, Agatha.
So is the door open? Where?
Well,
it
it's
is
not
going
a
now?
door; it's a hallway,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's on the baseboard on the bottom. There's like a slime trail.
Right.
Okay.
Where it like went up against the wall.
Right. When I go beside Marion, I'm just gonna kind of push her so that she's behind me, so at least there's something armed in front.
I'm
of the
still
group.
running. You can just go. You don't have to push me. You can just run in front.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's be clear on one thing. Marion is faster than everybody else, I think.
Yeah.
What's everyone's movement, actually?
9.
Oh, actually, you might be because of the difference.
8.
That's true.
8, right?
Oh, Marion's dex is the best out of all.
Dex, but it's not
my dex is
movement.
the
It's
most-
movement.
It's movement.
It's in the bottom right-hand corner of your attributes.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah. No, so actually, Agatha, you do manage very quickly to overtake and get sidle along in front
Right.
of Marion. 100%.
So
Okay.
I point out. Look there. Do you see the slime on the baseboard?
So is it clear enough to see exactly where this trail leads
No,
to?
because you don't see a whole trail. You just see slime
Oh.
along the baseboard. But you do hear screams start coming from the bedrooms and
Shit.
The nameless servants.
the dining area of like 'cause the nameless.
Barb,
I don't
They're
know.
up,
Jedediah,
they're
no.
up and working for
the
the day.
nameless cleaners and other people who
Beloved
keep your
staff
estate.
whose
Your
names I don't
staff.
know.
Your nameless staff. I think that's what I'm going to go with from now on. Because, So your nameless staff area where they have their own, like, dining room and stuff like that, right? It's like their own cordon of the house.
Yeah,
That's
servants'
sort of
quarters.
theirs.
Yeah,
But you hear, like, and doors opening and closing
All
and
right,
slamming.
so
and-
that way.
Hurry! Yep, that way.
Yep.
Chase after it. Headlong.
Okay. Yep. Basically, running towards where the screams are coming from.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. So you run for maybe a minute. I mean, just a fair distance. That house is huge, right? Let me be clear. The house is massive. As you get to a large open hallway, and all the staff's bedrooms are sort of layered down there, and then there's like 2 double doors that swing to their dining room that's connected to their own kitchen, which is separate. But you can see people running down the hallway, sort of from their bedrooms down to like maybe an emergency exit or something at the end. There's people actually running in that direction.
I go in the opposite direction where they're running.
Yeah, so basically in front of you is the double door and they're running away, but you hear a weird scream coming from behind the double doors So Amos.
Yeah.
So as you're all sort of at the door, because it swings, the door from the other side gets hit by something and it flies open. And what looks to be like around a little bit smaller than a watermelon, something flies out of the door and smacks you in the face.
Oh.
And you take 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
Hopefully it is just actual fruits.
And then it falls and lands on the floor and rolls over, and then you all notice the blood, and it seems to be a human head.
Oh God!
Jesus.
And it's weird because you're looking down at it, and the mouth is still moving, like it's like it's looking up at you blankly, and the mouth is still moving, like it's talking.
Can I?
And then it stops.
Can we understand what it's trying to say?
No, it's not really trying to say anything. It's more of a reaction.
It's like the everything's still firing.
Yeah.
Just like that quick.
I kick open the door and point my gun in.
I would like everybody to make a sanity check.
That makes sense.
Perfect sense. I failed. 71 out of 56.
72 out of 48.
Oh God.
5 out of 57.
Whoa! 17 out of 67.
Keeping it up, Marion. Keeping it up.
So Marion, anyway, so I'll get to this. So 2 passes and 2 fails.
Yep.
I would like each of you to roll me a d6.
Oh my God. It's 3.
5.
That's awesome. You're gonna go batshit, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 is not good.
That's how many I lose, right?
Yeah. Also, we're gonna have a mental break moment. You've lost 5 sanity in one particular situation. I love it.
Don't make me shoot you.
Althea and Marion both still lose 1 point of sanity.
That's fair.
But as you look in, you see this grotesque form. You can see what appears to be one of the staff, but split down the middle to around the hip bone.
Vertical?
Oh,
God.
lengthwise.
Yeah, head to...
And it's half open, and you can see this slug, which is maybe around 1.5 feet long, a little bit longer. And basically you can see the muscles and tendons from where the body is split wrapping around it, and it's sort of turning and drawing the body closed around it. But you can see like veins and pieces of musculature like hanging out and flailing in the air as the arms are sort of down by the ground because it's split. And it sort of opens its mouth and looks at you. And it's like,
Can I call shot the worm?
Can I ask a question?
It's initiative, but go ahead.
Is it the same person whose head just hit Amos, or is it a
Well, this
different
one
person?
doesn't have a head.
Okay.
And it's so wrecked, you're not entirely sure.
So Possible.
Possible, yeah.
Okay, so initiative you said.
It is there is no rolling. It's just going by
I was
dex.
just gonna say it's just by dex.
So Marion, that's where dex comes into play.
Yeah.
You get to have a turn first. Now, because you rolled actually with a 5%. No, actually, you still take the sandy loss. Not playing favorite chair. Hashtag Team Marion. Not playing favorites.
Are there... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you can justify it by, this is just a creature, of course, that medical science has overlooked, that there isn't a... You know what I mean? Like,
there are all sorts of horrifying creatures in the world. I've never seen a shark before.
Yeah, and they're disturbing, too.
They are.
And their teeth are sort of... Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. Are there any other servants still in here?
No. It doesn't look like... You do see 2 other bodies.
Okay.
But they do have their heads, although they are, like, ripped. Like, one is missing a leg and stuff like that. There's blood splattered everywhere. This is, like, their dining room. There's tables knocked over. Stuff like that.
I'm going to grab the nearest solid-looking thing and throw it.
Amos.
Not Amos.
Good luck.
Is there debris
outside, there's
around?
a little telephone. There's a telephone on a stand.
That.
Yep, so you grab it, rip the cord off the wall, and you throw it and make me a throw roll.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now,
well done.
Yeah, okay, just make me a throw roll. Yeah.
Ooh, 84 out of 30.
Yeah, so it just sort of flies, and it does hit it.
Oh.
But it just flops off onto the ground. Like, there's no real strength behind it. You don't hit a vital area. It just
And as I'm
down.
throwing it, I'm basically screaming, and I'm going, where did that come from?
You grabbed it from the wall.
And Althea?
No, the slug!
We're going down.
Rat!
Althea, you are next.
I'm just gonna try shooting it with the revolver.
Okay, you should have the stats for the 38, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
I don't think I recall you shooting it, but...
I still only have the base for handgun.
Which is what, 25?
20.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
So the same as your throw roll, really?
I would just like to say
You need to stop
that it
really
is
base.
not 100.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be. When your skill is above 50 in a weapon skill, you only malfunction on 100. When it's below 50, you malfunction on a 96 to 100.
Well, in that case, I'm going to lie and say that my skill is at 50.
What'd you roll?
99.
99!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
90. Can you roll me a luck roll, please? I just want to see how bad this will be. Even if you make the luck roll, something's going to
There's nobody
happen.
in front of me except this thing.
You're all around together.
No, come on.
You're gonna be the death of me, Althea.
Oh, God.
What'd you roll for your luck roll? Don't tell me you critically failed your luck roll.
Change dice.
No, my luck is 62,
No, luck is different, but go ahead.
but I rolled 93.
Okay.
You need to use different dice.
All right, someone want to lend me? No.
Yes, we have a whole bucket of dice. Just take these.
Hold on. How much damage does your pistol do?
1d10.
Just 1d10?
Just 1d10.
So I'm
That could
going
kill
to be
me.
the one who does this.
It could also kill me because I realized that I'm still 2 hit points
So-
down from previously.
As you are raising up... Well, let me just roll this first. Oh, God.
Amos, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew you would be the death of me. This is
1 to
finally how it
2,
goes.
3 to 4, heaven forbid, 5 to 6.
As
Hey,
long
what's
as
his favoritism
Marion
here?
doesn't die.
So you...
Oh wow, favoritism, my butt.
Yeah, so what happens is, as Marion grabs the phone and throws it in and sort of turning, talking to Amos, as you raise up your 38 pistol to shoot it, you shoot it too early and you shoot Marion.
Why do I do these things? Why do I keep doing these things?
Marion gets shot in the leg.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be the one to roll the damage.
What is Marion's hit points?
12.
Okay. So you take 3 points of damage.
That's not as bad as it could have been.
But
been so
3 points
worse.
of damage is still enough
That's
that
still
it's
bad.
not a
Still
graze.
Oh,
No.
no. But
you
it's not
get
dead.
shot
Oh.
in the leg.
Oh, have we all officially been shot at least once now?
I think by
Yeah, but you.
Wait, did I shoot you? No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so she turns her 38.
Gotta get them all.
Someone got shot by an enemy. But someone else got shot.
I think it was me.
I know Amos shot me, and I know I've shot Amos.
And stabbed.
And stabbed. Well,
And almost dynamited.
oh yeah, that was great.
Why are we friends?
I don't know. Because I have
Traumatic
Because I have a big
experience.
house.
That also tried to kill me.
That's true.
Why am I here?
Shared trauma. It's just it brings people
So
together.
yeah, let's focus on Marion. Just got shot.
Yes. Okay.
Jesus!
I'm gonna say you fall or lean against the wall, like you fall against the wall, and there's blood coming out. Doesn't feel quite. I don't think you've been shot before,
No.
so I don't. It doesn't feel quite like it. It hurts.
Yeah.
it hurts a bit. But yeah, you can tell. Actually, can you quickly roll me a first aid roll? Not that you're making a check to do first aid, but so you can see.
33, and my first aid skill is 33.
Oh, put a tick in it.
Oh my
okay.
god!
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, as long as you get it.
Meet it or less.
Wow.
Oh, that's impressive.
You can tell, with your analytical mind, looking down, that you have been shot. Yes, this does hurt, but it hasn't hit your femoral.
Whew.
And it looks like it went clean through, which is good.
That's good. That's
So you know that. That's all. That's all I'll tell you from that.
Okay.
Then we go to the creature's turn.
Ah, Christ.
Who goes next? Actually, Althea, was there something you wanted to say?
Fuck.
That's appropriate. That's fair.
Okay. So it's sort of flailing, and the arms on the other side, the hands are hitting the ground as it's sort of like shaking, and the muscles and fibers are sort of wrapping. The muscles and fibers are sort of wrapping around it, and it's like the veins are out like 10 feet from it. These little stringy nerves,
Right, John
like your
Carpenter.
nervous system. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that stuff. Right?
Oh,
This
it's so good.
I mean, anyone who's listening can generally tell where I get some of this stuff from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
That's
But
amazing.
it's sort of just flailing around, but you can see that the slug that's sort of that's inside this body somewhat, and the body's slowly closing up around it while still maintaining these weird muscular fibers and nerve system out, that it's bubbling, and it almost looks like the top of it is forming into a face. You know, where it's closed and it's like creating an eye socket and a nose, like it's creating like a duplicate. And it looks like it's like sort of turning into a face. So basically, something that does happen though is it's sort of a piece. You can see like some of its organs, like its stomach and its heart and stuff, seem to be being pushed out of the body, and they're sort of just like being kept up, like it's being shocked. Like there's an electrical shock going through the body that's keeping, like the weight of it isn't dropping them.
Oh, okay.
Going up, and one of its kidneys, one of these muscle fibers, sort of rips out a kidney and throws it in your direction.
Oh,
God. It's going to be random. Now, of course, I'm going to get to the Sandy loss for Agatha and Agatha's turn. But it's just a D4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Marion. So it's a 1 for Amos, a 2 for Agatha, a 3 for Althea, and a 4 for Marion. And it's an Althea. As you just say, fuck, you get hit in the head with a kidney. You're just like,
Well, there's a sentence.
fuck. And it's like,
Splat.
you just get hit in the head with a kidney. And it's not really hurting you. You don't know why it did it.
strangely enough, not the most disgusting thing I've been hit in the face with this morning. The goo.
I mean,
Goo
this
is
is
worse.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
you get
disturbing.
Still disturbing.
Yeah, you get hit with a kidney, and it flops down on the ground. Althea, I would like you to make a spot hidden for me, though.
You probably knew the owner of that kidney.
I did,
Not enough to
and
give them a name
I'm
or
very,
know their
I'm very
name.
mad and upset right now. It's bothering me.
Okay, just shot somebody.
I know that's part of what's bothering me. 10 got 12 out of 60.
And
there you go.
I believe you already have a ticking spot
I
hidden.
do, yeah.
One thing you do notice, though, is as the kidney hits the floor, is you can see the nerves flailing out from the kidney, and it seems to be slightly moving.
Oh,
as if it's independent.
Oh no!
Somebody step on that kidney.
Somebody get the head!
Agatha.
Somebody get the head.
I mean, now, Agatha is a really interesting character, so, I mean, it's cool. But you took 5 points of sanity loss, so I need you to roll me a D10.
4.
Investigator explodes in a spree of violence and destruction.
Oh! That could be, well...
You are in a blind rage. React. Your turn, Agatha. You hear, kill the kidney!
Kill the
I'm gonna
head!
take the Lee Enfield and shoot the kidney.
Okay, so basically, everyone's around,
That should have some
and it's
kind of
just on the
recoil.
ground. You take a rifle,
Yep.
enclosed area, because you're still in the hallway,
Oh yeah.
and you shoot at the kidney. I'm going to give you a bonus die.
Oh.
It's very close.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can roll an extra percentile die,
Okay.
the tens die, and you take the better of them on your roll.
I literally got 33 out of 73.
But a tick.
Nice.
You're getting really good with that Lee Enfield.
This is
The
terrifying.
rifle of choice for shooting kidneys.
At close range.
Lee Enfield, the kidney shooter. I remember those commercials from the old westerns.
Now, I shoot it.
Yeah, so you need to roll for damage. I just want to see how,
Gross we can make it.
Yeah.
It's doing good. Working.
10.
So 10 points of damage.
Wow.
I also need everyone but Agatha to make a Constitution check. Agatha's in a blind rage. This wouldn't affect her.
28 out of 40, so I got a hard success.
28 out of 40?
You said Constitution, right? Sorry, 28 out of 80.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
40
okay,
is the hard.
Yeah, I was about to say, your Constitution is much higher than that.
No, it's much higher than that. Yeah, 80.
I keep doing this today. 75 out of 75.
Oh!
Man, you
That's good.
don't need to have the exact number, but it's not bad.
Althea?
33 out of 55.
Oh, okay, so that's good. So none of you are deafened.
Oh,
Because
yeah, right.
close range, very close range, you aim down, shoot this kidney, and it explodes over it.
Even after it's exploded, I'm gonna take the butt end of the rifle and just go after the spot
I'll give you
where
an
I
extra
shot it.
attack. You're like in a blind
Yeah.
rage.
Yeah.
You cannot be reasoned with, and I know you'll play it appropriately.
Okay.
And so you shoot it, and it's like there's gore and kidneys over people's lower halves because it was on the ground and it's
Yeah.
really small, but it doesn't rise up.
Oh,
But
my bare
Agatha's
legs.
over just beating the mush. Even the creature in the room's like, ugh. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
These crazy humans.
Yeah. Overall, for what you could have rolled, it depends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on the
Much better,
situation.
much
Come
better
on
situation.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We move on now to Amos. This is what the lowest dex gives you.
I know. I'm well aware. I did this to myself. Do I know what the room looks like? Like the room that it's in?
Yeah, it seems to be just a slightly smaller version of the breakfast ballroom. Like it's only slightly smaller.
So it's not a kitchen. There's no flammable materials.
No,
or
so
anything.
they still have a separate kitchen, and it's just a smaller dining room. So there's tables, chairs, stuff with muffins, and
Is the
no orange juice in the state at all.
Is the
anymore.
worm
Muffins are not-
still even slightly exposed as it's sealing itself in?
Yes, it is.
Are
Still.
called shots a thing in this game?
They are, but because of its size, I would give you 2 penalty die to shoot it while it's squirming.
Ooh.
Now, if you shoot normally and roll an extreme, there's a pretty good chance you'll.
Okay,
hit.
let's go
You,
normal.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because it's vibrating, it's moving,
That's
it's distance the stuff around. Yeah. So.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and shoot at it.
Well, just tell me, man. I believe you.
4.
4% out of
81.
81. Okay.
So that's extreme success.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay, so I need you to roll me damage.
With my Colt, that's a D10 plus 2. What's this one? 6 plus 2 is 8.
8? Just give me 1 second here. Okay, so what happens is, this is a larger variant. You do shoot it. Yeah. And it goes through it, but it's still moving. Like, there's a hole. Like, you shoot it near where it's connected to the body, and there's a hole. You could look through it.
Yeah.
But the top head, you notice that it's not really opened anymore. As soon as you shoot it, it sort of closes in, so you can just see this weird hole. And there's this green ichor just pouring out of it.
I mean, let's be honest, there's a whole Marion too,
it's shaking even more.
I get that.
It's shaking even more. It looks like it is severely messed up, whatever it is. But one of the things at the end of the round that you really do notice is that base. It was turning, the top of it was looking like a face. It looks like Marion's face.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Call. Again, please be on the lookout for our posts about our Twitch streams. They will not be replacing our podcasts. Not in the slightest. Running alongside them unless there is a lockdown-mandated lull in podcast content. So follow our Twitch page for sci-fi and horror Let's Plays. Merch, things as well. All that good stuff. For those who made it this far, you get a sneak peek at our schedule. Mondays, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Trivia Night. Now, this is mostly for local members of the community, but we are interested in hearing any ideas for sending rewards your way for online participation as well. Got a couple of ideas, but one step at a time. Fridays, 5 to 7 p.m., the Ko-fi donated voted game. As well as Sundays, 5 to 7 p.m., the Ko-fi donated voted game. Now, we might add more streaming days while quarantine is a thing, but we're looking to commit to these days in the long run. So, let us know your thoughts. Until then, our next episode will be Tuesday, February 23rd, with Spacers, Tuesday, February 16th. The game system used today was Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition by Chaosium. Music, sound effects, and ambient track licensed through Triune Films, Video Copilot, and Artlist. You can find all of Twisted Gear Studios' podcasts on YouTube, Google Play, Apple Music, and Spotify. Please follow and like Twisted Gear Studios on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Twisted Gear. Your players this evening were Janessa Coles, Lindsay Zelansky, Zach Barrett, and Elizabeth Wells. Your audio operator tonight was Rob Hickey, and your GM or keeper this evening was Derek Snow. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.